Тупети. Zapraszam do bety. Do bety.
We're gonna be whispering the whole time.
Maybe if we talk like loud enough to keep it going. Is that enough use? Yes. Do I care? No. I have anemia. You can't do
You
that.
can't tell me anything.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so cozy on the couch. I feel like we're really like podcast people.
Oh.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
I
Do you
didn't.
want a pillow?
I can have a pillow. Thank you. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I can let it. I don't know the words until after that. Notifications. Erica's a very business woman. What type of woman? Businesswoman type of woman. Always on her emails. Like, oh, I have these emails that I have to reply to these emails. Oh my god, my boss just called.
Hello. I don't call my boss.
You don't
It's
call
just
boss.
lame. Yeah.
Hey boss. That actually doesn't sound that official. Like if you call your boss, hey boss, that doesn't sound official.
That's like homie.
Yeah.
Hey
that's
homie.
like, what's up, boss?
Hey dog.
But boss is such a weird name. The more I say it, the weirder it sounds.
I know.
Is that in the real world?
Thanks,
Word?
recording.
This is
Yeah.
make it up.
Okay, so let's start. We're gonna get back to this. I hope if we remember, because
Yes.
but we're so easily distracted that we constantly like forget about stuff. But anyways, let's start. Start.
Start? How to start? Okay. Hello. We're Ania and Erica, and we're doing a podcast in my dad's office. And it's really dark.
Yeah.
I have no idea if this lighting works, but I like this lighting more than the top. It's like more personal. More kind of.
She's more like a dark,
Yes.
like
I live in a dark.
aesthetic person.
Yes. I live in a cave.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh my
cave.
god, whenever I go to her house, to her room, I feel like my eyesight is getting really worse sometimes. Because I really need to, if I want to see something, I really need
You
to
need to
want to
squint.
see something. Yeah, exactly.
Where is
But
that?
anyways, okay.
Yes.
So my name is Erica. I'm from Mongolia. I am not a businesswoman.
Crowd is going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna end in like a bunch of sounds, like a live studio audience, and they're just gonna like yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we started to, we had this crazy idea to start a podcast. First, it was just like a joke, like, you know what would be crazy if we start a podcast?
Yes.
And there was just silence. And we thought, you know what? What if we actually do? What if we do?
Not? I mean, the thing is that I feel like we always, whenever we get together to actually work, like we like, okay, come over to my house, we're gonna do this assignment, and then we spend like 2 hours just talking shit, just like no work. Oh, did you see that clip from that Barbie movie? Like it's just like that. We just never get it, and then like okay, we need to get some work, and then we get like 15 minutes of
Done,
that,
yeah.
and we're like, okay, let's go drink tea.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it's a very productive 50 minutes.
It's a very productive because it's kind of condensed. Because we're like, it's procrastinating to the point where you know you have to do it. Okay, we have to do it.
Yeah, we have to do it.
Okay, we have to.
Because it's almost 11 now.
Yes.
11 p.m. and we
we're
have to go to
tired.
sleep, yeah.
Yes. So.
Good motivation. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's trying to wink, but I'm the kind of person who can't really wink.
You
Because
can
when I wink, it's not actually winking. It's just I have some kind of eye like twitching
Like a tick?
depiction. Yeah, some kind of disease or
I don't think it's a
dysfunction.
disease.
Look. You
That's
know?
a wink. That doesn't look like a.
Okay, so if
But
I'm
that
trying,
was voluntary though. Like you wanted to wink.
yeah.
That's good. I met a couple of people who can't wink like at all. I think Maria can't.
My people. My kind of people.
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, those people exist, but it's not that sort of like.
Yeah.
You can't.
So
wink. You
the
can't
bottom
be like
line is, the bottom line is, if I want to seduce someone, winking is not the first thing I should do.
I don't know why winks are considered sexy or like seducing.
I don't know.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, why? Like,
I don't know. Humans are weird.
I feel like if I winked at a person and they were just like, they're just gonna fall. I don't think I ever winked at a person like not ironically, because if you do it unironically, that's no.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah, I can't do that as well. I have to do it like very ironically. Like I have to show them that I'm actually winking. Like.
Oh yeah, like your whole face just needs to exaggerate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
That's very interesting. Such an interesting characteristic. But yeah.
Yeah, people like some people ask me like, how do you seduce someone? I'm just like,
why would they ask
I
you?
don't. No, it's just like middle of a conversation. Like, if you had to seduce someone, what would you do? I'm like, I don't know. Like, if I'm doing the dumbest thing, and then if I'm talking about very stupid shit, that means I'm trying to seduce you. But it's just I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to seduce a person. I guess they're like to like dress sexy or something. I don't know. But then whenever I really like a person and I'm around that person, I act like the complete opposite of what I want to be. I'm like awkward. I can't stop smiling and like hysterically laughing.
It's like you're high.
They say, yes, and you can't really control your face or like it's awful. It's awful. And you say the stupidest shit. And you're like, I don't want that person to like hear that and be like, okay, well, that's that person. But again, and also I find that if I am like attracted to a person, everything that they do, like some just even like the most mundane things, I'm like, oh, that's hot.
Oh, so you like...
So they don't even have to try, and I'm like, oh yeah.
We don't even have to try.
Wait, what is that song?
I think it's from...
You just made up?
No, it's from Carly Rae Jepsen and Owl City, I think. But I like... This song is kind of old. No, it's not that old. It's like, I think...
Early 2000s?
No, 2013 or something. So it's been like 8 years or 7 years or something like that. Wow. But I was really like so TikTok reminded me that song. Like it's funny because there was a video, TikTok video, that some Asian guy or girl, I don't remember, someone's making that, like how other kids act and then I don't know, skip classes or like killing someone, just kidding, like I don't know, using drugs and whatever the shit, you know, to disappoint their parents. And then for Asian kids it's like, we don't even have to try.
Oh shit.
We don't have to try. It's so natural. It's so easy.
Just live.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
It's okay.
I never heard of that trend. I'm not on TikTok that much. I feel like you're a lot on TikTok. But every time I'm on TikTok, first of all, I lose the sense of time. Because like every time I go on TikTok, I don't really go there voluntarily. It's somebody like Erica sending me a TikTok, and I'm like, oh, that's fun. And then I try to go out of that TikTok, and then I'm on For You page, and then when I go out, I'm like 3 hours has passed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where am I? It's like time travel.
Whenever I see some dog video, I always think about Anna because I know that when she sees that video, she's gonna cry.
Yes.
Literally.
Yes. I cried dogs. It's really bad. I mean, on a bad day, it's like when I'm on my period, I remember I cried once because I saw a dog food commercial. because there was a dog who was hungry, and I can't take it. I can't with dogs. They make me cry because one, they're so cute and like the most pure things ever. Especially like puppies, I can't. Any sort of video with dogs, it's absolutely. I remember we were one of our study sessions. We were like, what kind of dog you would be?
Oh yeah. We were supposed to study, but
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
And we were looking for the dog breeds on just Google. And I just, from looking at all those dogs, I almost started crying.
Yeah, she
This
did.
is
I asked
so
her if I were a dog, what kind of dog like breed would I be? And I showed her like bunch of like breeds on Google, and she told me I'm a French bulldog.
Yeah. They're extremely cute. And they have those little ears. It's kind of like look up, and they're so.
And she was like, suddenly she was so emotional. I thought she was just tired, but
I can't with dogs. They always make me cry. And I always avoid videos on YouTube about dogs because I just can't. I just can't deal with it. I feel like if I really want to make myself cry for at least a couple of hours, I will need to watch a video of a soldier coming back home to his dog.
yeah.
Even like thinking about it, I can't. No.
Yeah.
Please God, no. And the worst movie that I cried on for at least 2 days was Dog's Purpose. We went to see it on my mom's birthday in the theater because it said it was a comedy. But then we went there and I started crying maybe like 5th minute because the puppies were so cute. And then I'm just gonna spoil the movie for you because like if you're gonna watch that movie and like not cry, you don't have a heart. But if you don't want to like spoilers, can I spoil it for you? Do you mind? Or do you really want to watch that horrible movie?
Okay, just one time. I'll allow you.
Okay.
I'll try to forgive you.
Okay, so the plot is that there is a dog and it gets adopted and then it dies and it reincarnates, but the soul of a dog, it's in a different breed of a dog, but the soul of a dog is the same. So the entire plot is that it got adopted by one family, it was a puppy, then it died, reincarnated, died, reincarnated, died, reincarnated, and then as another dog came back to its owner, like first owner. Can you fucking imagine how we were crying, like as a whole family? By that time we already had Odra, our dog. We were sobbing. It was just, for me it was like crying from the 5th minute all the way through, I think it was like 2 hours of a movie. And then it was just with like sobbing quietly, weeping to hysterical cries to just back to sobbing. It's just sort of like all that. And the next day I cried after a movie the whole time we went to like the drive home. At home I cried. The next day my eyes were so puffy I could barely see. Like they were so puffy because of crying.
Did you watch it in a cinema?
Yeah, I watched it in a theater. Everybody cried, like all of my family cried. Me and Maria were like, because she was next to me, so I don't really know the other people, but Yaroslav cried, my dad cried, my mom cried. Me and Maria were just like, we were just wrecked. We were broken people by the end of that movie. It was just horrendous.
Why would you do that to yourself?
It said it was a comedy about dogs.
That's terrible.
We had a dog, and we were like, oh, we love dogs, and it's a comedy about dogs. No.
I have a question.
No.
How come? Okay, in my mind, is it possible? Oh, it's probably possible. I don't know. I've never been dead in my this life. I mean, okay, that's a weird way to put it. But so the dog reincarnates and not being born as something else or someone else, but as a dog, and then as a dog, and then as a dog.
Yes.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it has like the same soul and it has like the same memories from its past lives.
Oh, you know what I heard? Because so like 70% of Mongolian like population are Buddhists, and we like believe in this reincarnation thing. Yeah. So I think someone told me, like my grandparents probably, I don't know. They told me that up until like age of 3, babies remember their past life.
Really? And then they forget it.
Yeah. So dumb.
And how did they come to that conclusion? I'm not trying to dismiss any like religious or anything. Like, was there like evidence of that?
No, it's a religion, so no evidence. if there was evidence, then everyone should believe that.
Yeah.
Like,
but maybe it's like a legend.
Yeah, but okay. As I heard, so when people are so when babies, like when they can walk or like see things and they're conscious, right? So they said that if their like previous life, in their previous life, they were born in the same like ancestry. You know what I mean? So if they are, then they're likely to have some kind of mark on their like body. So in our culture, when someone is dead, we kind of put some kind of mark, so that we kind of like know that if they are reincarnate in their own family, within their own family members, we'll know. And so this is actually a real story. I wasn't born because this happened to my uncle, my mom's brother. So when he was a baby, not a baby, like a toddler, he had this mark that was the same as my mom's grandpa. And as a toddler, he used to like just grab that grandma's stuff and then wear it as if it was his hats and stuff. But it's not like maybe it's a coincidence, maybe, I don't know. But she would actually purposefully go to his stuff and just wear it as if it was his. And he never did that with any other person's belongings.
That's really interesting.
I don't know. Coincidence? I think not. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to really dismiss everything. I mean, we study for environmental protection, and we're studying for like those scientific things, these proven like serious stuff. So for us, just talking about religion and these beliefs is kind of weird. Like when we tell these things to some of our friends, they would like totally dismiss it and like, how can you say that? You study for science.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. But with that being said, I think a couple of our professors, I heard them like talk about God. So I think it's not unknown to be a scientist who's also religious. But they are more critical in ways that they're like more. But I feel like religion is more like spiritual and sort of that comes from within, and I don't know, but keep going.
Oh, was I saying? Yeah. So for me, just to say that, well, we have this belief that reincarnation is real, but also critically, like I study for science, so like it's kind of hard to say that to someone else because they're not going to believe in it. It's more likely that they're going to believe it and they would just kind of dismiss it. So I can't say that, well, you can't totally dismiss it or whatever. I don't know, it's kind of hard. But I try to think that, well, religion and spirituality are different things, but they can be interconnected in some ways. But God is is one of those sources for people to have some kind of hope, just to like hold on to something.
Exactly. I am so sorry. I'm going to check the camera because I think it turned off. Yes, it did. I have a theory that this camera can record only like 25 minutes.
Oh no.
But it's fine. We can record again. Okay. You know what? I'm watching this podcast, Curtis Connor, really good podcast. And he has the same thing where his camera turns off and it's like black for like 15 seconds. And then he turns on another camera. Or like changes the battery really quick, I don't know. We don't have that luxury because we're literally filming audio on our phones.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the things that I had on the list of sort of topics to talk about how unequipped we are for this.
Yeah.
But we're broke students, and
We're trying.
yeah, we're trying our best, and that's what matters. But yeah, coming back to our spirituality thing, I don't know, kind of being in biology, it kind of truly just solidified like my belief that like probably there's no one out there. But I do understand religion in a way that, as you said, kind of gives people hope. And in a way that's like when a person dies and people say, oh, they're in a better place now, and you can meet them later when you die yourself. I feel like it's a very nice kind of calming thing for a grieving person, for example. And I think that's really beautiful. But the only problem with religion I have is when people start sort of picking and choosing things that align with their certain beliefs. They're not exactly nice. So like,
Oh, and like forcing it on someone.
yes.
Yeah.
So kind of like, oh, you don't believe in God, you're going to hell, you're gonna be in hell for eternity. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, at least you're not gonna be there.
Yes, you're so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw that, again, Curtis Connor did an incredible podcast with kind of a person of Catholic religion, and he himself is not religious because of stuff. He kind of didn't grow up religious, and then sort of stuff happened to him when he was a child when he got asked to be in the church with his friend, and a pastor or somebody like that came up to him and said, oh, you have to go to church every Sunday or you're burned in hell. And him being a small little kid, he got scared. And he ran to his mom, like, Mom, we have to do this, or we're going to be fucked. And his mom said that if you want to go, we're going to go, like, every Sunday, like, in the morning. He's like, okay, I'm not going to go. So his parents said, like, it's okay, but it's not that, It's kind of like the religion scares people, and it's sort of, like, based on fear. And we watched also Life of Brian by Monty Python. and so many people of like religious communities banned that film, or like were completely against that film because of how it kind of, they thought it made a mockery of Jesus Christ or like their religion, while it does kind of it makes a mockery of people who take it to the extremes, and mostly about not the religion, not about Jesus, but about the people who follow people like Jesus, what they do, how they kind of
blindly
take everything literally, stuff like that. Maybe religious is too heavy of a topic.
Yeah. Anyways, but like I have to say that I respect those teenagers who go to church every Sunday. I mean, for me, it's extremely hard to even just like get out of bed on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person, and she's a morning person.
I'm not a morning person. I mean, okay, I have become, with age, I'm so old now that I do actually go to sleep around like 10, 11, and then this audio is going to be so fucked. I'm so sorry. I do go to sleep around 10, 11, and then I wake up every morning like 7:50, and then I go back to sleep and I wake up around 8, around 9, which I feel old. But it also, it's just recent. It's just a recent thing. But, yeah.
I respect you.
Thank you.
Since I was a kid, since I was probably born, okay, I was never the morning person. I just
That's valid.
I just don't know how people, like, I don't know, function in the morning at like 7. Like my mom, she's the kind of person who wakes up at like 5 a.m.
That's what I don't understand.
Just don't get it. Like one of those active, like entrepreneurial, those like people, mentors.
Rise and grind.
Yeah, exactly. Those kind of
It's a
people.
new day to hustle.
Yeah, every day is a
day is a
new
hustle.
opportunity.
Yeah, for you to become your own boss.
Just do
Take
it.
control of your life.
You can do it.
Yeah. But that's valid. It's okay to not wake up at 4 or like 5 every day.
I just don't like it when people say like, okay, maybe not liking might be a strong word for this, but
I hate it.
yeah, but like when people say waking up in the morning, like when someone wakes up in the morning, it's like automatically they're a productive person.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And then how come like we as like night owls, like, or not even night owls, I'm not a night owl, okay, sometimes when I have to, but I'm always tired. But I don't wake up early in the morning, and I'm kind of tired and stuff. But anyways, my point is, I don't wake up in the morning,
Yes.
but I'm still
You're
like
still
doing
productive.
I'm still like doing everything where I like doing the things that I have to
Yes.
as quickly as
Yes.
possible, probably, if not perfect, never perfect actually. But like I'm being more productive in a way because I'm actually doing more things than people who like who do
Wake up at
things
5 a.m.
in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess
Let's say
it-
like I have to eat 5 apples a day and John has to eat 5 apples a day. Okay.
It's a very weird analogy.
I know, but just you get the picture. So like if he
You
wakes
don't
up
get
at
the picture.
5
What do you eat 5 apples a day? That's
let's
so
say like
many apples.
he has to wake up at 5 a.m. and then
Okay.
eats the 5 apple until 10 p.m. But I wake up at like 12 p.m. and eats the 5 apple and goes to sleep at like 10 p.m. So I'm actually doing like I'm eating 5 apple. He's eating 5 apple. We're eating 10 apples. 5 apples.
I'm sorry, but I completely lost what was that whole analogy about. What
Me
was
too.
it about? Just I just got caught up with why would they eat so many apples.
5 apples.
Yeah, but I think I get what you're talking about. It's just sort of like a misconception that you have to wake up early to be productive. Well,
Yeah.
my productivity like this winter would always like come on at like 9, maybe 8. Okay, maybe 8. 8 in the evening. So I would just like work until like 2 a.m. I just be like, okay, time to sleep. It doesn't mean that I was unproductive. It's just sort of I was in a different time period than most people. But I do like that. I do like to work in the night, especially when it's something creative, because everybody's asleep, and you don't get the what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, show me what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just not go away. Leave me alone.
And it kind of like urges you to do stuff because you're getting tired and you just want to do that stuff. And I don't know, it's just different there.
It's different for everyone.
Yeah.
We should respect all
Sleepers.
sleep, all people of different sleep cycles,
Yes.
sleeping patterns, sleeping ways.
Yeah. And I'm so like surprised when my mom writes me at like 9-10 p.m. let's say 10 p.m. because the time difference between Poland and Mongolia is 7 hours. So sometimes she writes me at like 9 p.m. That means it's like 4 a.m. in Mongolia, and she writes me like, how are you doing? I'm like, how are you not asleep?
Yeah. We just woke up.
Yeah.
She wants to check in. That's nice.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, girl?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. When you write somebody and they like write back at like 3:40 in the morning, you're like, okay.
If I write you at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning, it's not because I woke up in the morning.
Yeah, it's because
I'm
you
just
didn't
going
go
to sleep. Yeah, late.
Yeah, actually, speaking of sleep, this final time, actually, when we were living together for like a brief,
On and off 2 weeks.
yeah, which is actually quite nice. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed that. It was just really nice. And
We were roommates.
and we were roommates.
Yeah.
Yes. It was actually quite nice, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was like a sense of companionship. And we cooked dinner.
Yeah, and Audra was there. And
yeah, we watched
just
Monty
nice.
Python. I
Yeah.
made you watch Monty Python. You really didn't want to watch Monty Python.
No, I liked Life of Brian. And the Holy Grail
And the other
was... yeah, the other was... Holy Grail was fine, but
It's
I
a bit
prefer...
more out of the box, kind of their style.
Yeah.
Did you like the Spanish Inquisition?
Yes. But I fell asleep in between.
You also fell asleep halfway through
Holy Grail.
But it's okay, you were tired.
2 a.m.
Yeah, we were quite drunk.
Yeah.
And we were
We
kind
had
of
the wine.
lying around. It was just inevitable until somebody falls asleep.
So the first... Okay, on my birthday, which is on the 22nd of February, I went to Anna's house and then her, like, whole, like, entire family, except Otra. They were in Ukraine and she was kind of alone with Otra, and I went to her house and we were drinking
Yes.
wine. And she told her parents that, and her mom was like, yeah, drink, it's fine, like, just have fun. And her dad said, like, what do you mean? What do you mean wine? We have vodka.
Yeah, we have vodka. Why do you need to buy wine?
Yeah.
We have vodka. We actually, okay, the first time we drank wine, it was really nice. It was quite sophisticated, nice evening. We were watching to all the little boys.
That
we
I
weren't
liked
really
before.
watching it.
It was like a background.
It was like a background movie where
Yeah.
sometimes we go, oh, what's he doing?
And just talk shit about them.
Yeah, it was pretty boring movie. I'm sorry if somebody liked it. We didn't watch it that intentively, so we can't
Yeah.
really make a
Yeah.
big judgment.
I mean, if we like really pay attention, probably it was...
Yeah, it
Fine.
probably was good. It's just that I was like, nobody is that perfect. And Noah Centineo, he can't be that perfect of a character. I'm sorry.
Always says the right thing, always being perfect.
Yeah.
Probably there are some people like that, but
Nobody
it's
in
just...
high school is that nice. I feel like. And if they are, that's, I don't know. I never met anyone that nice. Anyway, what are we talking about? How we were
Drinking.
Okay, we were drinking and we were talking, and then we kind of watched Bridgerton, like half of the first episode, and then the other half we watched the next day. And Erica, and now and we talked about it. We're like, because I had to study, because I had the finals exams. I had to retake some exams, so I couldn't really spend a lot of time on Bridgerton. And then, but I said like, oh, we can watch it tomorrow. We can watch it like the next day, or maybe after my exams. And then, a couple of days later, I see on the group chat, she's like, oh, watch Bridgerton. And I was like, but we were supposed
Okay.
to watch it together.
Okay,
That's how I understood it. And then I was like, oh, here she is.
we can watch it.
But then
We can
it was-
rewatch it.
But that's not the same.
I can just
You're
wipe it
not
off.
the same.
I have that
That's
talent of
not the
wiping off
same.
everything.
That was,
Okay,
But then I was fine about it. I wasn't for like a minute. I was like, but then I was like, it's a TV show, for God's sake. And then I watched I Care a Lot without you. Then we wanted to watch together, so that was my revenge. I'm sorry, but I Care a Lot is much shorter than the whole season of Bridgerton. So
well, you haven't seen the scenes.
that's true. A lot of people were like, "Oh, that scene." I was like, "I don't know what scene."
I wasn't expecting
and I still
that.
haven't watched Bridgerton because the trauma.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
I mean, the first episode we were so like...
You're gonna what was that?
Yeah, we were so like confused about it, and so Daphne's brothers, they all look the same
They all
to
look the
us.
same.
Like, what's going on?
Absolutely.
Who are these people?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the second episode we were like kind of into it, but it's
yeah.
like it's an hour long, right?
Yeah,
it's an hour
that's
long,
about right.
and you're not the fastest watcher. I'm just saying.
That's not true. I am a binge watcher, but I had exams. I couldn't binge watch because I had exams. So, but it's fine. It's fine.
I wasn't there for the weekend, so I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, I was like, I was into it.
You were kind of sick a bit.
Oh yeah, hmm I needed a comfort movie or series. Or,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
I mean,
it was.
I get it. It's not that big a deal. It's just
It was my
at that
fault.
moment I was like,
Yeah, we
But
should have
it's really
watched it
fun.
together and talk shit about it
yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I liked it. And then you put on the soundtrack, and it was really nice. I really like how they taking the Ariana Grande songs and turning them
Yeah, Shawn
classical.
Mendes. It's like Pride and Prejudice and Gossip Girl crossover.
Haven't
Maybe
watched
not a
either.
crossover, but like I watched Pride and Prejudice, and I didn't watch Gossip Girl, but I know how they say like XOXO Gossip Girl, doing a terrible imitation of it, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a Jane Austen novel, like
But it is not
live action, but everything plus everything that we wish that it included, like those scenes,
I don't know.
like
those
Ariana
scenes.
Grande song. I don't know.
Very inclusive.
Yeah, inclusiveness. Yeah.
And the main guy is very hot. I don't remember his name. It's something like Jean-Pierre.
Simon. Yeah, he actually looks like
he
that,
has
but
like a French name. Jean-Luc. That's from Star Trek, Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Pierre.
His name is something like Jean something.
No,
Jean-
his name is Simon, but
Is
I
his
know.
name
Yeah, it doesn't really
Jean
go along.
Simon? I'm sorry. But maybe it's not.
Jean
Maybe
Simon?
it's his second. Maybe it's his. I just remember like something Jean, and maybe his.
Jean Simon.
Maybe it's his surname is something Jean. I'm gonna Google it. We actually don't have Wi-Fi in this dungeon that we're filming in.
No. Jean?
I just remember something.
No,
Jean.
it's Duke.
No, the actor
John
himself.
Simon Duke.
I remember that his name is Duke.
Ha-
no, it's
wait,
not his name. It's his title. Wait.
Hamburg. No, hamburger.
Hamburger?
No, Hastings. Hastings.
Yeah, Hastings. Yeah, but I'm talking about the actor's like real name.
Oh, yeah, he looks like.
Sean Page. Oh, his name is Simon. The character.
I know he doesn't look like Simon.
That's a very bad choice of name. He's 31. Isn't that crazy that people who were born in... Why did I just say it so weird? I'm sorry.
I can't speak either today.
Isn't it crazy that people who were born in 1990 are like 30 now? That's insane.
Oh,
I feel old. Yeah,
I thought you were gonna talk about how people
He's
like
31.
someone from what is it like not 1830s? When was it? 1803. The setting of this like background, the setting,
Oh,
the timeline.
I really don't know.
Something around there. And his name was Simon.
Yeah, why Simon?
No, like I just don't think that Simon
not-
was the name. No.
We're sorry to anyone who's called Simon, but it's kind of not a same.
Whenever I think about Simon, I think of like pair of glasses.
I think of Love Simon.
Ah.
A song. Not a song.
In
a
my
book.
mind, it's like
And a movie.
Simon from the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and Simon.
We're just gonna name all the Simon characters we can remember.
That's the real Simon moments. Like when I think
Which
about
one is
Simon,
that?
it's like yeah,
Which one? Which chipmunk is that?
with the one with the
the
glasses.
Cool.
Yeah, and Simon from the Shadowhunters. No, I mean I didn't watch. I didn't like the show. Mortal Instrument,
City of Bones.
City of Bones. You know that? I was
Claire
obsessed with it.
something?
Clary.
The name of the author.
Oh, Cassandra Clare.
I
Yeah.
actually, I never read the series, but I know that it's very controversial. Like the writer herself is very controversial.
Really?
Yeah, like she was like plagiarism or something.
Oh. Probably, I don't know. I was so obsessed with it when I was like 13. I know I read the whole series.
Oh, it's long.
It's like there are 6 books on the Mortal Instrument series. And it's like the whole Shadowhunters world. There is the Infernal Devices, which has 3 books. I also read that, and the Shadowhunters Codex, and a lot of things. Didn't.
Codex?
Yeah, but by that time when she was writing more books, I was like 17. I was like grown up. I grew out of the Shadowhunters. I'm just kidding. No, I didn't.
I mean, you still would watch it.
Yeah, I watched
It had Lily Collins in it.
Yeah, I watched the movie and I liked it. It's so like people hate it actually.
Yeah,
People
I
hate it so
heard that
much,
people hate
but I just like that edginess and Jamie Campbell
Dobrev.
power.
What? No, her name is not Nina Dobrev.
Lily Collins.
Lily Collins. They
Yeah.
look very similar. At least in my brain.
Okay, I can. Yeah, okay. They don't really look similar, but I can see where that is coming from. So, yeah. But Jamie Campbell Bower, he was like the real Jace. Like
I don't know who's that.
you can know. We can watch it together. Yeah, and Lily was. Yeah, she was. I think she was too pretty to be Clary, but yeah, she was doing a good job. I kind of liked the movie. But I didn't like the ending because it was really different from the book.
Oh, maybe that's why people don't like it.
Yeah.
Diverge too much.
I don't know why they did that with the film. And also it was on big screen, so it was in the cinemas and they did this thing. And I think that it was that time when Twilight was still a thing in that time. So like
Twilight is still a thing.
I know it is.
Twilight is still I heard that people say it's like the Renaissance of Twilight right now, because people are rediscovering it, and holy shit, it's very good.
Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about it. So, anyways, I have to end that sentence.
Yes,
it was premiered. Mortal Instruments was premiered in 2013, and Breaking Down was out on 2012. So it was still like that young adult book, young adult movies.
YA.
Yeah, YA, like times. Yeah, and I think in that time the people were trying to make everything into some kind of saga or some kind of like series, or
To cash in on it.
yeah. So they were doing that, but they kind of failed, and there's no more movies about it.
Yeah, like
but
Divergent.
Twilight's
it's really good shit.
I like watching it, and there are so many like those cringe-worthy lines.
It's just chef's
Bella,
kiss.
I don't want to live without you.
No. My favorite line.
What?
Sorry. My favorite line is from the second. Was it New Moon?
Yeah.
And where it's like, Edward, I'm coming with you. Bella, I don't want you to come. I'm sorry, I'm 5. But that was so funny to me, the way he delivered that line. Just like,
Like so much pain.
Robert Pattinson, he really went full robot.
Have you seen his sideburn on New Moon? That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
another level.
Oh yeah. I think I liked New Moon the best.
Really?
No, the third one, which is
Eclipse?
Eclipse the best. New Moon Bella really annoyed me.
Yeah, everyone was so annoying in that film. And the movie as well. And the book as well. I'm sorry. And the book as
read
well.
the book?
I read the whole like saga.
I have like 3 books in home in Ukraine, because those were my parents allowed me to buy books in English, because I would be like, oh, I'm gonna learn English by reading them, and then I would start reading them, and then I would be like, oh, this is fucking hard, and then I would like not read them. But I really wanted to have Twilight, because out of the whole English selection they would have at Ukrainian bookstores, those were the only books that I knew of. So that would be like John Austen, some really like books that I didn't know, and was the only books that I really knew what was kind of interested in. So I went like free, and they were all like super cool copies.
They had, I mean, like the context in itself. So like the vampire and werewolf, like that's really cringe worthy for so many people out there. But it's just like that guilty pleasure.
Yes, I think
So edgy, and it's just like I remember that people used to talk shit about it. It's like how people kind of hated it.
Oh yes, it was like people hated it.
Yeah,
it was, they despised it.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
But on the surface, like, oh my god, you like Twilight? That's pretty lame.
Yes,
that's just like a triangle between.
That's exactly
love
why
triangle between.
I stopped, kind of because I liked Twilight when I was like, I don't know, 13. I watched like the first one. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. and then I kept watching it, and then people would just constantly make fun of people who liked them. And me being an insecure teenager would be like, I'm not like other girls. I don't like Twilight, even though I secretly loved it. And then I stopped, and now I'm like, wait a minute, there's nothing wrong with liking Twilight. You like what you like. And I saw this really good video by Lindsay Ellis where she talked about kind of like the Transformer movies, for example. Mm-hmm. Stupid as shit. Mm-hmm. Very, raunchy and lots of explosions. No point in anything. Mm-hmm. But it's for boys. Mm-hmm. And people don't hate it nearly as much as they hated Twilight. Even though it's kind of the same kind of cringy, doesn't really make sense. There for like kind of pure entertainment.
Yeah.
And they didn't hate it as nearly as because patriarchy.
Probably. Yeah, I think it was because, like besides that, on top of that, so Twilight movie was premiered in 2008. Yes. And that time I was like 8, and then I was like, oh my god, that's actually cool. And then it was on every like channel, and I really liked the aesthetic.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Like when it came out?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have that memory. I even remember the kids from my kindergarten.
Wow. I do remember kids from my kindergarten. But I thought you were going to say, I remember kids from my kindergarten liking Twilight. And I was like, whoa.
Oh. No, so, and then, like, people really pushed it through. Like, the people liked it so much. Mostly girls loved it. It was, like, the direct, like, the targeted audience was mostly teenage girls, and they were even like Twilight moms or something like that. So people were really into it. Mostly women were into it, and because it was one of the most like phenomenal, popular series, people like to be kind of, I don't know, different. So. Yeah.
Not mainstream.
Yeah, exactly. So they're like, oh, I don't think that's actually a cool thing. But the society hates teenage girls. They find everything that teenage girls like lame.
Yeah, and cringy.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's so
obsessive.
So unfair. What are you, a teenage girl? Why are you acting like a girl in your period? Like that, I think that used to be, at least, it's becoming better now, right? I think.
I don't know. But I hate when people say that.
Yeah. But especially it's like men. One of the... Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
You don't... I hate when people say, for so many reasons, first of all, we can't fucking control it. We can't be just like, oh yeah, decided to be on my period today. Nobody decided because it sucked.
It's like, surprise,
second one, I can't control, like, my body producing hormones. You know?
Yeah.
Would you like to like not have full control of your emotions for like a couple of days a month, every month, plus pain?
It's hard.
And they're making fun of us? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck right off. That's not fair.
I remember like when I was in high school, like boys from my class would ask like, so whenever I don't agree with them or being kind of like
angry,
different from their, like when I'm a little reactive toward whatever they did or said, so they would be like, what happened to you? Are you on your period? what does that even mean? I mean, even if I'm on my period, that still doesn't mean that it's not real.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that like your emotions are not valid because
Yeah.
you're in your period.
It's like totally dismissing whatever that I'm feeling, whatever I'm
Yes.
thinking or saying. So unfair. But I really, really hope that it's becoming better, especially nowadays. Yeah. Oh, by the way, so we have the socks called like
Erica bought socks
Women for
me.
Women. Girl power.
That's you really didn't have to do that, but it's so sweet.
Oh,
So
you're welcome.
sweet.
I saw
I
these and I
love
thought
these.
of you. Anna would love
I
this.
do love them. They're peel. They are very cool. It's like celebratory socks for a first book.
Yeah. So, International Women's Day were like 10 days ago? 9 days ago.
Or 17th? Yeah, like 9 days.
9 days ago. Yeah, in Mongolia we have day off, but we didn't have that luxury here. I mean, it's not a luxury. It's like, I kind of get it because it's not some kind of day where you just, I don't know, they have a day off and they get wasted and just go crazy, but it's more of a like fighting for women's right kind of day. So I understand why that's happening here, like why that's celebrated in that way here in Poland.
Yeah. We used to have an off day, but then I think it changed and we don't have Ukraine anymore. And I think a lot of people were mad about it. Because who doesn't want to have an off day?
Yeah, I love day offs.
For any reason. But yeah, I feel like the Women's Day should be more about like sort of fighting for equality and stuff like that. And bringing attention to like issues
Yeah.
within the community of women.
Yeah.
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 We're almost 53 minutes in. No, not almost. Already 53. How many do you have? Because we started
50.
rolling at different times.
Yeah.
Okay, should we talk about
Our plan?
yeah, our segment? We're actually gonna have a segment. It's so fun. Oh my god, you know what we need to have? We need to have like a music for the segment. Not like real music, but more like like a
Drum roll?
Theme song like that.
Oh.
Bum ba bum.
Bum.
Ania's and Erica's movie corner. Bum ba bum. Yeah, so we decided because we both really love movies and we like to talk about movies.
Yeah.
But maybe not everybody necessarily wants to talk about movies. Maybe
Yeah.
just want more like a lifestyle kind of chill podcast and not us necessarily analyzing movies.
There's so
all the
many
time.
analysis out there, and
So we decided to have kind of a little segment in the end where Oscars are coming up and they announced nominations. So we're just kind of gonna watch a movie every week out of the best picture at first, and then if we're gonna have more time, maybe some other stuff. But best picture kind of main course, main thing, and then talk about it every week if it's gonna last that long.
Yeah.
Until I think it's the April 26th.
I didn't
think
check
the
it. We have
Oscars-
to check.
I think it is, but if not, it's okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the nominations?
Yeah, I skimmed through, and I saw Minari.
Oh yeah,
I want to watch it.
I really want to watch it too. I mean, we can decide on what we're gonna watch next week, and then if anybody's gonna watch this, I don't know. But if anyone's gonna watch it, we can talk. We can talk about it, and then a person can be like, "Oh, I also have an opinion," and they can drop it in the comments, and then we can talk in the comments as well. So I've always loved the idea of a book club, but I have a very short attention span. It's really hard to read sometimes. So reading a whole book is a lot of work. But the idea of a movie club is kind of you watch a movie and then you come together and you talk about it, you share experiences. It's just so nice. It just sounds
nice.
so nice. So maybe we can do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's totally flexible. We can do
Yeah.
book club sometimes.
Yeah.
If we
It
can.
takes me so long to read a book, though. It would be a very short book. I just suck at reading books lately. I loved reading books before when I was a teenager, but now it's just my mind is so cluttered. It's so hard. Like I really have to like really carve out time.
I want to read something because I really enjoy it, not necessarily because I have to for like school or whatever. So like for me, it's either I have to finish that certain book like overnight or within like 2-3 days, or either I don't read at all. Nothing in between.
Not any other book. Only that you have to finish.
Oh no, I like starting multiple books at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Which is so unhealthy.
Very bad.
Very bad. But the heart wants what it wants.
Yeah. Just get a new book and you're like, oh, that's so interesting. There.
But like when I like some kind of book, I'm really like into it. I have to finish it right away. But yeah. But then there are some times where I just can't read anything. Can't absorb anything.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to read an article.
Yeah.
For me even. It's like, I need to really focus.
Yeah. Yeah, so on our next podcast episode, I hope that we're gonna talk better because we're not like native speakers, and today we're so tired and everything. Yes. I know that I'm making so many mistakes.
Erica came back from work early for this, so round of applause for Erica. Thank you so much for making this work.
Thank you for preparing everything.
It's so much to prepare. It's a dark dungeon with shit audio, and the camera turns off every 20 minutes.
No, it's a nice place.
Yeah, this is really cozy. Maybe we can have like a you know, I really like the aesthetic of those salt lamps, orange ones.
Oh,
or maybe like violet something lights.
Yeah,
I don't know. We could think.
We can think
if this lasts a long time. We don't know how long it will last, but it just sounds like a fun idea, and it's just fun to do. Yeah. I want to say something else, but I forgot.
That happens.
Should we decide on the film?
Minari?
Yeah, let's watch Minari. I actually really want to watch Minari because it's been nominated for so many things, for like best director. Actor,
actress.
I think actress as well. Soundtrack.
Oh,
lots of things.
I'm really glad they're like choosing those, like movies. For example, Parasite. They weren't really speaking English, and I think there were so many controversy regarding that. But I like the fact that they're including like movies. Yeah,
I'm really happy with the lineup this year because it's just so kind of diverse. So many female directors being nominated. I'm so happy with Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman. I watched Promising Young Woman. I loved it, and I don't think Emerald Fennell is gonna get it, but I'm so rooting for her. It's like her debut movie, and it was so great. And she wrote it and directed it, and it was great. Yeah, and so many really good things nominated this year.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun with it. To talk about it. I think also what was also nominated? Nomadland. So many people think that Nomadland is gonna win. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it. I didn't watch anything.
I watched only, I think, Promising Young Woman and like half of Mank. By David Fincher. When we're gonna watch it, I'm gonna power through it. It's hard for me to understand the way they're talking, and I love David Fincher. I love his movies so much. He's one of my favorite directors. But I expected something else, and I didn't get it, and it's kind of boring. And I understand so much that it's more of a passion project for him because it was like written by his late father. And he really wanted to do something about like it's based on a story about Keaton. By Orson Welles, a movie by Orson Welles, which is one of the most iconic movies, historically one of the best movies. God damn it, I forgot the name. Orson Welles. Shit.
You can search
Yeah, I
for
can
it.
do it. But it's sort of like a passion project, and it's really nice, and I respect it. But we're gonna talk about it when we're gonna get there.
Yeah. So shall we wrap it up and?
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up. Wait. The man, something about the man. Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane. You know Citizen Kane? I haven't watched it, but it's like one of those movies that people like study in universities,
Oh.
like in film school. It's like
Wow.
the best, one of the best movies. It's kind of about writing about that. Okay, so we're wrapping it up. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
I say a good hour of us talking.
Yeah.
I hope somebody, if you made it this far, wow.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna look back at the footage and I'm just gonna like.
I'm gonna cringe a lot.
We abandoned so many. Like
Things.
we just kind of. Oh wait, and it's just like. It's like the TikTok. It's like.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of loose straws, but. Oh, the camera turned off. Okay, we really have to.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you maybe next week. Watch Minari if you want.
Okay.
And,
Bye.